Over here. I'm gonna put it up when it goes. Turn off. What up, everybody, man? We are getting ready to go live. I got one of my partners and pals in the building. A lot of y'all probably don't, understand the dynamics of this relationship, and you don't have to. It's not your business. Stay tuned, man. We'll be right back, man.
Big Sell, you a fool for this one. That's right. FHO. Yeah, let's roll. FHO, FHO, FHO. Big Sell in your radio. FHO, FHO, FHO. Big Sell on your radio. FHO, FHO, FHO. Big Sell in your radio. FHO, banger alert, banger alert. Big Sell on your radio. Big Sell on your radio. Best podcast show since the Misfits couldn't carry on, but I'ma carry on and get the party crack. The homegirl said cares, no checks. Get you on the rock. Big Sell, no action. 800 plus. It's the known fashion. Keep a back up and custom wheels cracking. Big Sell can keep it real. What a passion. All gas, no break, in and out of traffic. You see your brother on a hole, respect the passions. Whether they outlaws or outcasts. Big Sell's top radio. That's traffic. Ride your ride. Mind your business, stay in your own lane. Respect others in the game. Red, black love, the old-fashioned way. You missed the West with the South. It's a master pass. FHO, FHO, FHO. Big Sell in your radio. FHO, no break in and out. See your brother on the hole. Respect the patch, brother, the outlaws, outcasts. Big Sell's top radio. You been standing
Again, appreciate y'all, man. I love you guys. Thank you for the calls. Thank you for the donations. No doubt. Don't forget, man, support the channel, support the platform. I need it. I ain't gonna lie. And again, man, I love you guys. Don't forget the 5 things I'm gonna leave you with. Ride your own ride, stay in your own lane, mind your business. Have enough love in yourself to have some love for me. We're gonna ride for love and love to ride, man. We gone, man.
God damn. It's Big Sell. What that mouth do besides tell the truth on FHO Podcast Radio.
Say, man, what's happening? What it do in the building, man? It's your boy, Big Sell. You guys have to excuse the technical difficulties. Y'all know I am one man trying to learn all this old high-tech ass shit. Self-educated, self-taught, the whole 9 yards. YouTube University is a school I go to. So we are going to be getting it together. But right now in the studio, man, I want to take this time, man, and just really get this guy here in front of me. Some real props and some real thanks, because actually he is one of the ones that helped me to get some type of guidance on FHO when I very, very first started. So, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, the infamous, the one and only Fastback. What's going on with you, brother? How you do today?
Hey, what's going on with you?
Man, I can't call it, man. First off, it's a pleasure and it's an honor, man, to have you in my studio, to have you, here today, man. I want to thank you for coming through, man, and taking the time to show your boys some love, man.
That's what's up.
What brought you to the A this weekend?
See some fast bikes.
So did you see some fast bikes?
I did.
You did?
I did see some fast bikes.
So if you guys don't know, let me give you a little bit of history, man. When I first started doing the research on, the racing, and really what got me into, even what got me to the name Fast Harleys Only, period, was just the fun that y'all was having.
Right.
That's what, because when I first called you, like, hey man, I'm really considering doing this, and you was like, hey, well, just be careful with the certain parts of the name and stuff like that, but you should be good. You got my blessing. And kind of like from there, we just kind of took off, man, and went at it. But it was, for me, it was watching the videos, man, and y'all coming together, on the streets and just having fun and just all out, just doing your thing, man. How far from that are we now?
Way off. Fucking way off.
We're way off from that? Because when you were first doing it, you come from sports bikes as well.
Correct.
So what was the biggest difference from sports bikes to Harleys?
Harleys was just slow.
Yeah.
So at the time when I went to Harleys, it was just like I told my mechanic I need my bike to run like my fast bike. And he was like, "That's not a problem." I said, "I need to do wheelies on it." And he was like, "Okay." So here we are.
Would you give the West Coast the credit for for having fast bikes, or do you know, or did it start? Because this was my argument too, and I get in the first answer that question. Do the West Coast get the credit for having fast bikes first?
I will say no.
No.
Pretty and fast bikes, yes.
Pretty and fast, yeah. At one point in time, the fastest battle was between the Bay and LA, right? That was yeah.
We just brought it mainstream between us two.
Yeah.
Pretty much fast bikes was everywhere, but we made it fun as far as the clubs versus clubs type of stuff.
Yeah.
It's got carried away right now. It's kind of like crazy.
Right now. So for me, like I said, watching you guys have all the fun, watching you guys it was just the shit talking and the fun and the racing. And what size motor was you on your first race? Your first Harley race, what size motor was it?
116. Unbeatable 116.
An unbeatable 116?
The bike wasn't really fast. I can just ride. That's
Yeah.
what that was. I was out jockeying cats.
You was out jockeying cat. And so back to the other question I asked you, did fast start on the West Coast? And you said no. I was going to say because a lot of people, even from the West Coast, were sending their money out, sending their bikes out here to start racing. Is that correct or not?
Not at the beginning.
Not-
After they couldn't beat me, they started searching elsewhere, trying to find somebody to build fast bikes.
Yeah.
So then that's when George Bryce came into effect.
So your bike was built in Oakland, by your mechanic, everything was in Oakland?
Hayward, California, RC Cycle.
RC Cycle. So that's what. So you set out to, and at that time when you built 116, what were the bikes coming out the showroom? 88s, 96s.
88.
They were 88. So you had a 116.
116.
That was big boy shit for real.
Mind blowing.
Yeah, that was big boy shit for real. And what made you go 116? That's just where you guys ended up
That's
at.
just where we started.
Yeah.
I told him I wanted to do wheelies on the soft tail, and he said, "You can't do no wheelies on the soft tail." I said, "You give me the power, I'll make it happen."
Yeah.
And I made it happen.
All right. So the stunning and all of that, as far as, because like I said, they've elevated it now with the, the stunt they doing, wheeling on the freeways and all that other stuff that we be seeing them doing. So that was your number one goal was just to be able to wheelie. Wasn't it really to go fast and be the fastest racer or?
Well, I just wanted the acceleration of how you say it, a jet bike.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So the Harleys just wasn't slow. I didn't like them. So once I got that speed in them, I was like, okay, I can do this.
You can go and make this out. Do you remember your very first race?
I don't.
You don't?
No, actually, I do. It was, I don't know who it was, but it was two dragons. And it was on the side street. And it was two bikes lined up to race. And I tried to get in the race and they wouldn't let me. So I lined up next to them and they was like, no, just two bikes at a time. So they bagged me up off the line. And I backed up and they said, no, back up some more. Not in it. So I backed up. So when they left, I just left. So I was about 5 bikes back.
So ladies and gentlemen, let me tell you what I just discovered. This is the hard head nigga from Biker Boys right here. You are the official hard head dude from Biker Boys.
That's real talk.
That's real talk. Yeah. So you just made your way in the race.
Yeah, so once that.
I mean, how old were you? Were you a youngster? Did they not? They didn't want you to race because you was a youngster, or what was it?
I was nobody.
You was a nobody.
Yeah, so that's what it was.
And then how did you defy the Dragons? I mean, the Dragons was kind of big shit back then, wasn't it?
Hey. I am somebody at the end of the day. I am somebody.
Yeah. I'm something like some. So after that, then it got cool, or?
But see, I was on the soft tail.
Okay.
When I got my soft tail, people would start to branch out to bagger bikes.
Okay.
And I was like, that's an old man bike. I ain't getting that shit.
Yeah.
But then I ended up getting one. And we are now.
And did the same thing to that. You got your partner over here, my up and coming partner over here. He trying to hang in the cut because he got a black shirt on, like we don't see him. What did you see this week? You had a good time this weekend?
Yeah, it was great.
Yeah.
Fast bikes, extremely fast. But
Extremely fast.
trying to get on their levels is a whole nother technology.
On the level that they on?
Yeah.
Why you say it's a whole nother technology?
Because the ECM, the max ECM,
Yeah.
that runs the bike. So all you got to do is ride it.
Yeah.
We don't have nobody out in the Bay Area that can do it right now. Except you send everything back to the East Coast.
Yeah.
It ain't that we can't do it. We just ain't.
We just ain't got there yet.
Like this, the Bay Area, we ride our bikes. We don't really have no race bikes.
All race bikes, yeah.
We got bikes that we ride.
Well, they claim them as
race.
genre bikes that y'all was seeing this weekend.
Nah, I ain't doing no. There might have been a couple of them, but
Yeah.
them was full out modified race bikes.
Yeah, well, some of the other ones they claim is Yonder. That's been my argument because I got a true Yonder bike, and it's a nice fast enough for me, too fast for me, but it's to me, it's a nice fast Yonder
I
bike.
seen some Yonder bikes. They was running like a nice Yonder bike should run like about high 10, like 10.8, 10.9.
That's a nice
That's a
Yonder.
nice
Yeah.
Yonder bike. Anything other than that, kind of like
Yeah, I'm dead. I'm a dud. I'm 11.3, 11.4, so I'm a dud. But
just got the wrong rider on it.
that's with my jockey. But now, like I told you, I wanted you to get out there and see what you could do. Now, you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna take nothing from my boy. He did his thing. But me, I run. When I run like a 14.6, a 14.2, or some shit like that because I'm scared of it. So I ain't, hands down, I'm just keeping it 100 for me. But at the end of the day, you guys came out here and had a good time. Were you impressed though? Were you impressed?
Yeah, very much.
Very
This is
much.
my second year coming out there, so
Okay. And you were very much impressed? Did you see it? Did you meet any new builders that you deal with?
quite a few.
Yeah.
You got to pick the selected ones you want to deal with, though.
Yeah.
I'm dealing with RC Cycle.
That's
I
it.
ain't
That's
going
it.
nowhere. That's home.
Yeah. Yeah. So what you trying to build?
He got about 10 motors he working on. He don't know.
You don't know what he want to do.
He got 10. No, for real. He got 10 motors he working on at one time.
Yeah, I got about 5 big motors at home.
Okay.
So,
You gonna try to put it together?
yep.
Earlier you were saying off camera, you were saying that you're sticking to you're not going M8. You're gonna go back. You're gonna stick with
I'm
the
sticking with
carburetor.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why? They saying the M8 is the easiest motor to work on, and you don't have to pay for a lot of speed. It don't cost that much to get the speed.
But you gotta remember, I'm a one-man solo artist. So when I get on the road, it's just me and a couple of my partners.
Okay.
So I don't have a tuner to pay for to ride with me.
Okay.
I pay for their hotel and stuff like that. So I gotta keep it where I can work on it.
Okay. All right. You think the carburetor bikes are still in competition?
Hell yeah. I show you. I'm gonna show everybody. I'm gonna shock everybody.
You coming back? You coming back, huh? Okay. During the course of your career, man, just going back and forth from the Bay, what was one of your most challenging races, shall I say?
Haven't had one.
You haven't had no challenges, nobody. Wasn't Ponto out there in the Bay too? Ponto ain't never been a challenge to you?
You put me on.
That's home.
That's home
I'm
team.
asking a question. That's home team.
I'm telling you like this. At the time, no.
No.
But right now, Ponto been out here putting work in.
Yeah.
He progressed a lot. So back then, no. Right now, yeah.
But when y'all was battling the Bay versus LA, who was y'all? I mean, matter of fact, that's my boy at the time was the man, Dynamite.
No.
No.
Sammy probably was like my best overall race.
Yeah.
Yeah, Sammy. Big Sammy.
Not Dynamite at all.
No.
Dynamite, we fucking with you over here, baby. For real, you understand me? We fucking with you over here, man. Dynamite was champ for a long time out that way, man.
We race.
Hey man, hey, look here. So I don't know all the specifics.
That part.
You got me on that. I don't know all the specifics. All I know is, the man was
He did his thing.
escapade.
With the people he raced. He did his thing.
Yeah. So right now, man, with where we are right now and today,
I
and
know
all
he gonna
that.
call me. He gonna be like, "Black, I thought we was homeboys." I'm like, dude, just keeping the PI.
Right now, with where we are today, man, in the world and with everything, man, right now, is the race game, is it still a thing, or is it just something to do right now?
Well, where I was trying to take it, it's kind of messed up because now I'm racing a lot of shops, people that got sponsors and stuff. So the platform is a little different now.
Platform.
Yeah, so it ain't really about racing no more. We racing big dogs like professionals, pretty much. So
I mean, is that good for the bagger game though? To have all these professionals jump into it now, when at first it used to just be a cool little hobby on some player shit. Now it's
but when I came out, I thought it was just like, I ain't gonna say I thought, but it was just like, I'm saying my bike is fast and I ride my shit.
okay.
Like right now, I got a full dress bagger.
Mm-hmm.
Radio, everything. These people, they taking the fan off, making them road kings, lighting their bike up.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be competing with these people with my same layout. I'm not taking shit off my shit. Nothing. So
Same heavy bagger.
same everybody. Full dress.
For you, what do you think? You gonna compete the way they compete, or you gonna stay in the?
Stay in the bracket I'm in now.
Yeah,
You know, full bags, not cut.
yeah. For 5-gallon tanks, not
Yeah.
5-gallon tank with a couple gas in them.
Yep.
Yeah,
Not too extreme, just regular.
yeah,
As it would if that was before they started modifying the bikes.
yeah. Well, let me ask you. One of the things I always question too is like, why the tie down when I'm seeing the bikes with the tie down in the front? What is all that shit about?
Just less travel when you take off. You know, you take off on a bike and springs come up. So it eliminates that travel.
So that's slowing you down?
Kind of like keep the bike
from wheeling?
from coming up. And just you want it to. I want my bike to wheelie,
You do?
but I don't want it to come up and then wheelie.
Okay.
The travel. I'm gonna take the travel and put all my power to the back tire.
But you want your bike to wheelie from the beginning?
I want a nice launch.
Yeah.
I don't want it to like pull up and then take off. I want the whole bike to pull up and go.
Wow. Man, for me, one of the things I enjoy the most, and the only part of it that I really enjoy the most is just the camaraderie. Like, cause see, my thing of it is, now that I'm in a somewhat big motor game, all the modifications, like when you guys pulled up, I'm getting ready to, wax my chain, but I got to keep a jack now when I travel, because at the end of every night when I do 700 miles, I got to lube my damn chain.
Right.
So that's different for me. But I can imagine, like I said, the cost of these motors and just keeping them up. Is that where the victory is, in the upkeep, on the daily upkeep, or is it actually you build it and it's really, that's it? You build it and you just keep it, you build it, tear it up, build it, tear it up, build it, tear it up.
I build, tear it up.
Yeah, most likely.
Yeah.
I mean, you just don't go into it just because.
Yeah.
Just ride it until it pop, fix it.
Yeah. Wow.
You know? I mean, chain, you got to maintain the chain, of course, but as far as tearing it open every run, nah, I don't think so.
You don't do that? If it go good this run, you just run it again on the next one.
Yeah, I hot lapped at the racetrack about 9 times.
See how many times
So
I
I
hot lap
figured-
in Arizona.
Yeah.
Yeah, I figure if it's gonna blow up, it's gonna blow up. That's what it's built for. Blow it up, ride it.
Boy, you talking about that's what it's built for, the blow. Every time man, please. I didn't see my bills. I'm glad I'm sponsored, because my shit.
See,
Yeah.
I need to get on that level.
I'm just the only reason why I'm on the level that I'm on is because of Quantico Harley Davidson. You know what I'm saying? Me and my boy Ken Barner, shout out to him, because I can't afford it, player.
So I'm gonna throw a question out to you.
What you got?
When you gonna give a next race?
I don't know, man. The race game for me you got too many. You got a bunch of people in it right now. You feel what I'm saying? If I do one, I'm trying to do one on the West Coast, just to have some, because I want to go back to the fun. I want to go back to the real street bikes, the real yonder bikes. Us, having a fair chance at winning. That's my thing. I don't want for example, I was looking at the Sacramento track. I think you guys go to, but I want them to rent. I want to rent the track. Give me the keys to get the fuck on, and then I don't want to do the light. I want to do hands down, but on the track, no prep, no, just like we pulled up on the block.
Street, yeah.
That's what I want to do.
But see, now it's like people they catering to the racers instead of to the bike clubs.
Yeah.
Fun is with the bike clubs.
But
Once you took the bike club out of it, don't really come fun no more, really.
Yeah.
Like, you're racing, it is what it is.
Well, that's what I want to do. For me, I want to just, man, we're going to be, I got the track Sunday. Everybody just show up, and, do what we do, man. But we ain't got to worry about the police because we in a closed environment type of thing, But I don't want the track prepped. I don't want none of that. I want to do just like we do on the streets. The whole 9 yards with the, if we want to do the flashlight or the hands down, just go back to that shit. I mean, and again, not taking nothing from where it is now with, the professionalism and all of that, the classes and all of that. But I want you to talk as much shit as you can for your motor. You got a 103 motor, you can only talk $103 worth, 103 cubic meter worth of shit. You got a 131, you can talk, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Then the rest of that, if you the rider, then you can talk, the rider shit. You feel what I'm saying? But the way it is now, they putting all these different categories. You got yonder bikes, but you can have nitrous. Now, who gonna have nitrous on a real yonder bike?
Me.
Look at this cat right here. You ain't gonna have nitrous on no yonder bike.
My yonder bike had nitrous. My bike was a yonder bike.
But you never rode a yonder though.
Well, I didn't. I rode it well. The first I rode my bagger was from Oakland to LA.
That's not yonder.
I ain't what I'm saying though, but that's what.
And you had nitrous
400
on
miles.
it. Yeah, with nitrous.
On the street bike that I rode.
Yeah,
So
every day.
only time it came alive when I hit the nitrous.
Yeah.
Other than that, I had a regular bike.
Well, to me, now I'm just saying to me, I need all the room I can get, so I can't have no nitrous bottle tucked in the back. That's taking up 2 pair of shoes and some drawers.
But you put a jack in.
Huh?
And a
You put a
jack.
jack in there.
But I got to, and I'm modifying everything
You
now.
know,
What you mean?
you
I
just
don't-
roll forward. Roll the bike forward.
Man, I'm finna be, I gotta lube the chain and all that, man. I'm not finna be getting up, lubing, then moving the bike forward, lubing. Man, I'm not, man, put the jack in that motherfucking jack. Because I'm a one-man band.
You got a younger partners. You don't ride by yourself.
Yes, I do.
Not all the time.
Not all the time. But if I have to, I'm prepared. See, one thing about me, man, I set everything up to where I ain't gotta wait on nobody to leave.
Right.
3 o'clock kickstand up. Yeah, when you get there, it's ketchup packed or a bottle of ketchup on the ground. Nigga, like, what's that for? Ketchup, nigga, that's because I'm gone. You know what I'm talking about? So, I do that everywhere I go. I'm just saying, man, when you get to the spot, the meetup spot, all you got to do is look on the ground. If it's some ketchup or something, that means I'm gone. But I try to set myself up for, I don't have to depend on, even if I'm stuck or stranded, the worst that can happen, hey, call me a tow truck. I keep an emergency phone that I don't use, because most people, what they don't realize, you've been using your phone all the time while you ride.
Right.
Now you got an emergency, and now the phone damn near dead because you've been, using
on
that.
it all the time.
Yeah, you own it all the time. So it's just different things that I do to make sure that if I got me 3-4 hours, so I go know where I'm at. If I got to wait on the tow truck or do whatever, give me to the nearest dealership, the worst that can happen is that I leave it there and then I get on. You feel what I'm saying? And, come back and get the bike when it get done or whatever we got to figure out. But I just prepare myself that way. That's why I went and bought me a jack so that when I pull up at the hotel, we coming to California next month. So I want to be prepared. We're going up to I think the Malibu, Oxnard area for a couple of days. We're going to sit up there and chill out we got a house up that way. And then we're going to go to AZ Soul Brothers. So.
And Daytona next week?
It should be because of my birthday. So it's right around there. It's normally right around my birthday. So yeah. But we don't do Daytona.
Why?
'Cause that's white folk shit. No disrespect, but we don't do Daytona. I tell anybody, for me, I'm a West Coast kid. I love the West Coast.
Right.
Anything on the West Coast is fly to me. It's more fun. It's more popping. It's not regulated. Like, for example, just to give you, since you brought up Daytona is 100 miles big, but we as blacks only got 3 miles up to 100 miles.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? I'm not with that, so I'm not finna be just down on Bethune-Cookman all day with, we going up and down one of those street traffic back and forth, and the whole Daytona is open to everybody else.
Right.
And I'm not saying that they say we can't go over there, but the way that, is presented, we can't go over there. You feel what I'm saying? So I'm gonna spend, and then they overcharging and all that type of stuff. So if I'm gonna spend my money, let me go on to the West Coast where I can have some fun. I'm gonna be around some people, we
I had
know
to
those.
dye some books or something, but you be cool.
Hey, stay your ass out the way. Even with that too, you about right. But other than that, that's the most fun for me. Other than that, man, you kind of went through something, man. How was that when you had to come through that? Because when you went through that situation,
What situation?
the accident,
I don't even remember that accident.
you know?
I don't.
Wow. But I know it did put a toll on you, though.
I mean, yeah,
Yeah.
it's kind of hard.
Yeah. That's the part that was one of the biggest things when I met you, man, and then to see you still doing your thing, I was like, man, this is a hell of a dude to me, because I mean,
Because I don't remember what happened.
yeah,
So, I mean, I know what happened because people tell me what happened. But
Yeah.
I don't remember nothing about that day.
wow, that's crazy. Do you ever worry about when you racing now going down?
Yeah.
You do?
I don't do no street racing no more.
No more street racing.
more.
Yeah, got to be at the track.
Gotta be at the track.
Okay. I mean, that's just it what it is. Well, I ain't gonna take up too much of y'all time. I just wanted to introduce y'all, man, to the man, the myth, the legend, the legendary Fast Black, man.
You know I don't give interviews.
It's a couple. I know you don't, but we ain't talking about that. It's a couple of Fast Blacks out there too. People be getting confused. I think sometimes the other Fast Blacks
It's part of the team, though.
play. Huh? Oh,
One,
yeah.
of them, one of them part of the team.
Which one?
Light skin, little black.
Oh no, Little Black don't count. That's
Dragon.
nephew. Yeah, that's nephew. We know him, but I'm talking about. It's a couple of other Fast Blacks out there that be trying to steal some of your little press, your little PR and shit. But it is, it is what it is. Shout out to my man Emo from Oakland. You know Emo? That's my boy, man. He on there. He just said, Emo says, let me put him up. He say, what you say, Emo? It's gonna pop up in a minute. It should pop up. Yeah, there it is. It should be popping up. But my shit is delayed, but it's coming up. But yeah, old Emo, man. He say, solid do sell. He likes me when I first hit the scene. So,
What's up?
Measy, man. But other than that, man, life is life. Love is love, and I appreciate you for coming through, stopping through, and enjoy yourself this weekend here in Atlanta. So when can we expect this new beast that you got coming?
Shit, money, dude. Like I said, I don't have no sponsors to where I'm trying to take it, so I got to get in where I fit in.
So we talking about next month, 2 months from now? What we talking about? Because when he talking about money, I don't do that shit he just said. Yeah, he can touch it to somebody else. So what we talking about next week, next month, 2 months from now?
The type of shit that I'm trying to do, I really can't find no people to do it on the West Coast.
Okay.
So that's what's taking me a time.
Well, you know, you get your boy Gaddafi. He got a whole,
But I still got it way out there.
Gaddafi got a whole laboratory of motherfuckers doing research and type of shit that's going on.
Out there.
What do you think about his race with old boy off trailer? Now let me ask you this, because this is my thing. Before we go, to me, when you say off the trailer, that means you pull up and I pull up. They let us in the gate. I don't take my bike out of the trailer, and when I take it out of the trailer, I go straight to the starting line. Ain't that off the trailer?
No.
That's not off the trailer. So you say yeah, but
Yeah, I think so.
so what's off the trailer? Because that's what I'm expecting.
You can pull your bike off the trailer. Off the trailer would be no run. You ain't made no test pass or nothing on that track.
Okay, so that means pull it off the trailer, but you can prep it up and all that.
Prep it up, do what the fuck you gotta do. But don't make no runs down the road.
Okay.
So that first beat is everybody's.
Yeah. Okay. I roll with that. There's no test runs, no nothing. Just meet. Yeah. All right. Well, I have to take that and roll with it. Well, there it is, there, man, ladies and gentlemen. My man, Fast Black in the building, man. Came to show me some love, man. And I'm letting him get up out of here, man. He got a lot of stuff to do. So again, thank you, brother, for giving me this interview. I'm probably one of the only ones y'all gonna see with this exclusive.
I ain't never.
And then I got the up and coming young cat right here. Look at him now, cause he gonna lose about 200 pounds to beat this to get this race weight on. You know what I'm talking about?
You seen the big dudes racing yesterday?
Man, listen, all day.
Them cats was
Big.
moving.
But you said, what you call? Because one of the guys' comment was, "Don't lose weight, just build more motor."
Hey,
Take money
that's real
to build
talk. And that's what I believe in. That's why I didn't break my bike down.
Yeah.
I'm not taking my fairing down. I'm not doing none of that shit. I'm full dress bagger.
Yeah.
It's gonna be stupid fast.
Stupid fast. How scary is fast, man? I mean, do you get the chance? Is it just you know you racing, so you holding on, or you actually are in control of?
I'm in control.
Yeah.
Sometimes you get tunnel vision. So you know how street people be racing, and people stand out in the middle of the street trying to see the bikes come.
And they don't see them.
I don't even see that.
Yeah.
That might be what happened that day.
Yeah.
Because I'm used to people being in the street.
Yeah.
They get out at the last minute.
Okay.
So it wasn't uncommon for me not to get out the gas.
Yeah. Wow. So you don't even. All you know is once you see that green light. They say if you wait to see the green light, you lost.
You look at that one race where me and Sean had in front of Spare Change. One of the dudes was in my way.
Yeah, the flag dude. I got that. It's on one of my videos.
I never seen him.
Yeah.
And he was in my lane.
Yeah.
But Sean said he was in his lane.
No, he was in your
He was
lane.
in my lane.
He was.
I never even seen him.
And he crossed in front of you too.
When I seen the video, I was like, I never even seen him.
Wow. I got that. That's on one of my videos.
And I was on that shit. I was coming for his ass. Shit. I was like, ah.
Hey man, it was some good days, man.
That's when it was fun. That's when it was fun. That's what made me come out here.
Yeah.
Because it was like, I came out here, I was 14. My brother had just passed away. And I came out there. Every year I've been back.
Yeah. I mean, we've been doing our thing, man. We've been putting it down.
Y'all
man.
first anniversary?
Off the chain.
Stupid. I went back home and told everybody.
Yeah.
And then that next year I bought 15 people with me on the truck.
Yeah. That's when the first time when he came, this is when I was in charge of the anniversary at that point. I was, but anyway, we fed everybody. When I tell you we fed you, shit.
And everybody. Not just know one thing though. Not just like we cook barbecue. You got to pick what you wanted to eat.
Took everybody to a soul food restaurant. It was smorgasbord, bro. I'm talking about neck bones, oxtails. It was off the chain. I took him to everybody to Big Daddy's. That was something that I came up with. And he was like, man, I ain't never seen no shit like that. But we had a ball. It was just fun. But I think for me, the bike set was, I think it done got way too serious now. It's on a whole nother level now, unnecessary to me. But we still gonna have fun. We still gonna make it do what it do, man. I still can't wait to go see my man Emo. I see him all the time. He makes sure he pop up wherever we are. So, you know, he's a good solid dude. All right, so what you got? What race you got coming up next that you gonna go peep at?
I'm trying to make the Street Kings.
Okay, that's next month.
Yeah.
March 26th and 27th, right here in Reynolds, same track, back in Reynolds, Georgia. Street Hog Racing. They actually most of the black shops here in Georgia have come together to put on that event. So it's gonna be awesome.
I really think that race is going to bring back the fun to the racing.
Yeah.
Because it's going to be biker set.
Yeah, it's not gonna be all the professionals and all.
Professional shit. It's gonna be some professionals there, but it's gonna be mostly people.
Same thing I said. I just told. I think I told Keisha that this morning. Like, it's gonna be different, you know, and you gotta be ready for the fun, you know, because that's what it's gonna be. It's gonna be more fun, more shit talking, more pump faking, more non-racing.
Right. Exactly.
It's gonna be, but it's gonna be fun as fuck, man. Y'all know how we have fun. So that's what it is, ladies and gentlemen. That's my time. If you had to leave anybody with one thing, what would it be? No matter whatever, life, motorcycling, whatever, fast,
Just stay safe.
Stay safe.
With everything that's going on out here right now.
Stay safe. If you had to leave everybody with one thing, what would it be?
Yeah. Same thing. Stay safe. You know, watch what you do. Watch where you go.
Stay safe. Why would you go? Well, okay. Well, there it is. That. It's me, man. If I'm gonna leave you niggas with one thing, I'm gonna leave with Roger Buttfoot motorcycle. A quick word about what I'm doing. You understand me? It's your boy Big Sal. HNIC, man. We go, man.
The Chosen.
Yo, testing 1 2, testing 1 2.
Downtown, I got that heat, let's go.
Greg Street in the building. I'm riding with my homie Big Sal. FHO Radio, the podcast with the FHO NIC. Big Sal, Lil Debo, aka the Brown Eminem, coast to coast. On the mics. Fast Harleys only. Get with it.